Uh, the fact that it came up suddenly like that, I wouldn't think. Don't think worst case scenario, Mallory. It's probably something minor like a cyst or yeah, an infection in your lymph nodes from a cold you got. Not everything's the big C word, but it is important. Listen to me, please, if you ever hear me on anything. It is so important that you go to the doctor like yesterday, because the quicker you get it, detect it, the better the outcome, no matter what it is. See, there you go. Look, catch me if you can, says Mallory. My son Adam did the same exact thing. That in the clearing. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Did the same exact thing, that and clearing his throat all the time. It was a hernia. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't want it to get bigger, especially if it's interacting with your breathing and you're choking on it. Come on, babe. I'm going to stay on you until you go. It's grown over the past couple months. Yeah, you've got to go, Mallory. You have got to go. I'm going to stay on you until you do. Even if you go to, Mallory, even if you go to the urgent care, just please go. Let somebody look at it. Trucker says, you did such a good job yesterday. Thank you so much. Girl, you wouldn't think I did. You wouldn't think I did, according to these people, but I do appreciate that. All right, hold on. Let me go back to these. Let me see. Thank you so much. Let me see. There was somebody. Okay, so Miss Lulu also says, may I please get some prayers? I lost my mom, who was my best friend as well, in late November. I haven't been commenting much at night, just listening. Miss Lulu, absolutely, sweetheart. And Miss Lulu, let me just send you my condolences and tell you how so sorry, so incredibly sorry I am. I am so sorry, Miss Lulu. I lost my mama back in 2013, and it never gets easier. I miss her every day. I wish I could talk to her. That pain is oh, I get it. I do, and I'm sorry, babe. You're not alone, though. Please know that. Y'all, please keep Miss Lulu in your prayers as well, guys. Nomad Bead says, I'd like prayers too. I keep having ENT issues, waiting on an appointment with a specialist. I keep laryngitis all the time. It's aggravating and sometimes painful. Praying for everyone in here. Girl, I know what you mean. I've dealt with throat. We'll definitely pray for you as well, Nomad. Girl, I have been in and out of the ear, nose, and throat specialist since I was a kid. They've taken, or they put tubes in my ears several times. They wanted to take out my adenoids and my tonsils, but my mama would not allow it because she didn't want me going under. That yeah, so I get it. I used to catch laryngitis every couple months. I had it so many times I was sick of it. I still have throat issues, so I'm with you, girl. I feel you. I hope things work out for you. Eric says I had zero pain till they did surgery. Only reason that I went was because the entire right side was swollen so bad my eye was shut. Oh my goodness, Eric. I'm glad you got it taken care of. Hey, Wendy, good to see you. Mallory, I'm going to press you. Not because I'm aggravating, but because I care about you. Just like I know people would press me. But yeah, it's important that you take care of that baby because that may not even be something like I know you're scared. I get it. I'm a scaredy cat too, but don't be. You got to go get that, especially when it's messing with your breathing and you're choking on it. That's not good. That's not good. You got to go get that taken care of. Um, I got to go to the doctor this week. As a matter of fact, this should be fun. Another one. What do you guys think about all right, do me a favor. Click that thumbs up, guys. Come on, 308 people in chat. Let's go. We can do this. Click that thumbs up. Hey, Pamela. Exploiting my child. I cannot get over that, y'all. They got some nerve. They got some audacity. Some damn sheer audacity. Exploiting my kid. We do, Mallory. We absolutely do care, babe. We sure do. Look at there. Look who it is.
Give me a
Hey,
couple
darling.
Hey, give me a couple minutes.
Yeah, sure.
Be right back.
Okay. So I do want to tell you guys, I apologize about last night. My tech issues. I know everybody's probably getting so damn tired of that. But I do thank you guys for being patient. I really do. It means a lot. Lord. Where are we at? I'm trying to think. There was some things I wanted to address too. So I could get this off my chest. Oh, I want to give a shout out to the Moon. Moon did a live this morning and she pretty much spoke what I was feeling. Moon said that if anybody wants to take issue with my daughter coming on this platform yesterday, go take it up with the people that brought my kids here months ago. This shit's been going on for over a year. Okay? So she has, if you really think about it, the logic is flawed. The logic in this whole thing is flawed. Like, it doesn't even make sense. You're mad that my child is on panel, but you don't care that people talk about her and her brother all the time. Her and her brothers. Oh, they got mad because I said my daughter's on birth control, you guys. Because I said my daughter's on birth control. They are accusing her of being pregnant, and they're saying that I'm taking the blame and pretending like I'm the pregnant one. That's a problem because that's a big problem because it's not true. So hang on, guys. I'm sorry. Did we lose? Oh, there, she's still here. Okay. Triggered says, I'm listening when I'm not in here. Okay, thank you, Triggered. I'm glad you're here. Hold on, guys. What, that they're saying Kendall's pregnant, Tiff? Oh, yeah. They're saying that Kendall's pregnant and that I'm taking the fall for it. That Kendall's really the pregnant one, and I'm the one that is pretending that I'm pregnant. Okay, I get it. I'm being iced out. I'm sorry. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Hold up. Why would you be iced out? Tam, this is the first time I've seen you today, babe. Have you been in here has Sam been in here or Sam, Lord. Has Tam been in here, y'all? Cuz if Tam, listen to me, if you have been in my chat talking, I didn't see your comments, but why would I ice you out? You you're like one of my major subscribers. Hold on, I'm confused. Is she here? What would I ice you out for? Right. Listen, where I come from, being on birth control is not an embarrassing thing. Being on birth control is not a bad thing. And because, like I said, that's one of those situations. If you don't like it, y'all stop accusing her. Stop accusing her of the dumb shit and bring up that my child's on birth control. I mean, as simple as that. So, and
Seen Tam's comment.
this is the only one I've seen.
Yeah. This is the only one I've seen too. So we haven't iced you out, Tam.
No, I'm actually waiting on her to say something because I don't know. Tam, girl, you got to tell me what's going on because I don't know what I did. Like, what did I do?
See, everybody else
I
is
did.
saying it's the only message that they've seen, or they don't see her.
I don't understand it, Tam.
Me neither.
Eric says Mallory Rose. Oh, I'm sorry. I get it. Why go and see how bad this is going to be, right? I'm sorry. I've gone through so much. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let me read that again. Why go and see how bad this is going to be, right? I'm sorry that you've gone through so much and that it's affected you this way. I'll keep praying for you, though. Yes, exactly. We all will. Exactly. Okay, so Daisy Duke said that's the first message she saw, too. Everybody's saying they only saw one message.
Yep.
Oh, no, there's not. Oh, 1,000% agree with you, Tiff. And that's where I think people are getting shit messed up too. So I'm glad you said that. So let me clarify that. Tiffany said, that's enough of Kendall's life they need to know about, though. They're like vultures. Listen, I 1,000% agree. And I don't know if people are getting me confused or they're misunderstanding, but Kendall's not coming into this community and this is going to be a regular thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yesterday, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
Froggy, your mic isn't working because Froggy wanted to come up. So she says she's going to have to type everything. So we're going to have to read it. I'm sorry, your mic's not.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, try again, Froggy. Trucker's, Trucker's wife, I did not see all the pink carts, babe. No.
In support of your daughter. Yeah, but they don't need to know everything about her life. No, I agree.
Her at all. No, nobody's seen Tam. So Tam, if you don't mind, please tell me what's going on. Like, why would I be icing you out? So yes, but I'm with you, Tiffany. There's nothing else about my child that needs to come out. We did what we did yesterday. I 1,000% stand on what I did yesterday. I stand behind it. I believe in what I did, but at the same time, I don't have any intentions of bringing her on again to talk about her business. No. Yesterday was for the mere purpose she wanted to speak up on hers and her brother's behalf, and I gave her the opportunity. Froggy says Kendall is an adult. She has the right to do whatever she wants. Brittany can tell her, but she's an adult. I have a son who's an adult. I can tell him, but he won't listen. He does what he wants. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. My child is grown and luckily the entire year that I told her no, she's honored my wishes because she respects me. But at the same time, like she didn't have to,
There's
she
her
could have come
second,
on here at any time.
right. Here's her second comment.
She has the right to speak on things she hears. People don't realize how it affects everyone in the family. Right, Froggy. And that's what I was saying. Yesterday, I feel like so many people missed the mark yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday could have been, get ready. Another one's going to bite the dust. And yeah, catch me if you can. And I don't understand why. I don't understand. When that happens, it makes me feel like people are looking for a way out. Like you're looking for a reason to leave. Why? I don't even know
No.
what happened. So, and if Tam leaves, I'll be shocked because she's like, Tam's been like a major
Yeah.
support system.
But it's interesting. Nobody sees her comments. So maybe she needs to go out and come back in. And hi, Jamie Owen.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. And Eric says, and her mama's pregnant now. I don't know any kid in any age that is not going to come to the defense of their pregnant mother.
Right.
That's called love and respect to their parent. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you something. If I'd have let this child, can you find out why she's upset with me, TJ? She just came in and she made one comment. She said, I see now I'm being iced out.
Okay, but
I'll leave.
was that her? Because everybody's saying the same thing,
Yeah.
Brett. You don't see her.
Yeah, it was her.
We're asking you to come back in and say something again, Tam, please.
Yeah, because
Right, Lolly. Her daughter is very responsible. She's very well mannered and adjusted, in my opinion.
I was very proud of her. I don't care. And
Yes.
they wanna make fun of her, for her accent or whatever.
She had a cute accent. She sounds like her mama. Be proud
She's
of
a
that.
good kid.
Who gives a shit what they all say? It's not about them. She's your daughter. Be proud of her.
Oh, I am very, very proud of her. Hell, she's more mature than they are.
Right.
She came on here and schooled them.
She did. Hi, Chloe. Oh, she needs her wrench. Chloe does over here.
Oh, she don't.
Don't have
Give
it
me a
here.
little bit, Chloe. I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
Chloe don't have a wrench on the backup channel. All right, guys. 340 in chat. If you haven't become a member, would you consider if you can? If you can't, that's okay. Hopefully maybe we'll get memberships, gifts and but yes, if you want to become a member, we'd love to have you. And if you have not clicked the thumbs up, that's the free way. Holy moly, hyping. You guys, I said something about hyping the other day,
You
and
did.
y'all are hyping the shit out of my videos, and I am here for it, and I love you for it.
Hi,
Thank you.
Lily. Hi, Cinderella.
One of them had like 50,000 points. I was like,
Woo!
what?
Nice.
Spicy. Oh, Eric. Eric, I got to tell you, I really appreciate your support through this, honestly. Eric says she was very well spoken. Is that what hacked them off? She wasn't all screaming and yelling over the top, people attacking it. Right. She didn't come on here cussing folks' souls out and telling people about that. You know what I mean? She was I'm proud of her. I am.
She held her own.
I said, when your child, uh, when you see your child using those values that you've instilled in them their whole life, she's using the morals and the boundaries that we've instilled in her. They're a
I
product of how you raise them, right? And
absolutely.
to
And
see her
mhm,
talking about faith in God and how
amen
people
to that.
need to just pray, like I couldn't have been more proud,
Amen to that. And right,
you
Charles,
know.
she was not at all.
Thank you, Tiff. Tiff said she was way more mature than most, Britt.
Mhm. Now, you said that I apparently had been doxxed. What information was supposedly put out about me?
Oh, I'm not sure. I didn't see it, but they're saying that who was it, y'all? Who doxed reality the other day? I think they said it was freaking Cindy. What's her face? BrandiWine, Cindy.
Yeah, okay. So what information did she supposedly put out about me? Hi, Pink Life, Christine. It's good to see you. Hello, TJ. What full name is that? And I don't have any alts. I don't have any other alts.
That's so
I told
gross.
you guys I don't live on YouTube. Okay, I do have a life, and I
Oh,
would like to
pink
know which
life.
name supposedly she used. So again, she's a liar. Again, she's doxing innocent people. I don't know how many times I have to say it. Just as Brit, she doesn't use alt accounts. I don't use alt accounts.
Nope. If you see me, you're going to see me under my name. Oh, you dusty, old, nasty,
Hold on a second. So, what name did you
sick,
supposedly dox?
you sick, twisted, old, ugly,
Me.
wrinkly.
Tell me,
Hey,
lady.
has
Tell
anybody
me.
ever told you you look like a troll? Like you really do look like a dusty troll, like that got
I'm
punched in the
not Brenda
eye.
Sue. Brenda
Not
Sue's not
sure.
me.
Not sure why one of your eyes is smaller than the other, but you look like a troll with two different size eyes and a really freaking long, witchy nose.
Right. Again, I'm going to say this for the last time, and you better hear me. I do not use alt accounts. Never have, never will.
She's not like you.
No, I'm not.
Boy, you got some nerve coming into my chat.
I
You
asked
love this. You
what's
think
my
you're
name. I
she
asked
think
her, what's my name? If you supposedly know my name, please put it.
she's probably got kids. You probably got grandkids that are my children's age. And here you are posting photos of my daughter and my sons.
They are
You
sick.
nasty
They are,
Cindy.
they're sick. They're insane. They're crazy. They're unhinged. They're psychopathic. Yes. I'm not related to anybody on YouTube.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Say I'm all these people. No, I'm not.
That old dusty freaking granny windbag.
Brittany doesn't even know my real name.
I see you. I see you, Cindy. I see you. Just my girls. Thank you so much for gifting the membership.
Karma will come, that's for sure. You keep
Yeah.
messing around with the wrong people and you're going to find out, especially when it comes to legalities of it all.
Ballpark Mama, there are pics to back up what? What are you talking about, Ballpark Mama? There are pics of what to back up? That Cindy's putting my children's pictures out? I mean, she did it on her she put their pictures out all over her ex account that she got scared and deleted after she contacted my police. Hey Cindy, when you called Officer Locklear, did you tell him your name was Cindy and where you were from? Did you let him know that, or did I tell did me telling him that information, was that the first time that he found out who you
Eric,
really were?
Eric, okay, if she supposedly doxed me out, what's my name? That's a dox when they say a person's name. But I'm here to tell you, nobody knows my name.
Yeah, Cindy is BrandiWine. Um, uh, no. All right, let me give a shout out to Just My
You
Girls
can't
real
go
quick.
real life on somebody
And
when you don't know them and you don't know where they're at.
yeah, Cindy, you need to back off of reality too.
But I don't stay in one place. You know that, Britt.
No, but anyway, even if you did, like, mind your own business. Cindy, why are you worried about everybody else online?
Because
You
I'm a
old
threat.
green looking like a bridge troll. Hold on a second. Thank you so much, Just My Girls.
It's not my real name. I'm telling you, Eric. Nobody knows and nobody will ever know it. I'm not stupid.
Right.
I have never said any of my members' names and I never will.
There you go. There you go. And thank you so much, Just My Girls, for gifting a membership. I appreciate you. Oh, I'm going to, Garbage Girl. I'm going to. Benjamin George.
I'm not defensive. I'm just sick and tired of people thinking they're going real life on somebody when they're going real life on somebody they don't know and it's innocent person.
Ballpark. She has every right to be defensive. They're attacking her for no reason. How can
Because
GW scream Brittany was told to shut up?
I support Brittany,
She needs
okay?
to shut up. Meanwhile, every single live she does is about Brit. I don't even talk about Granny like
We're
that.
not talking about her. We
Granny's
can't talk about her.
Granny's the one that won't shut up. Granny's the one that's rewriting history and lying and telling everybody that Angela said things she never said. Granny's telling people I never said and done. I mean,
You can go away. Kick rocks. You're disgusting. You're insane. again, I will tell everybody on this platform, don't ever, ever give your name. Ever.
Yeah, don't. This is the
Don't
reason all
talk,
my stuff is
very
private.
little about your background because you got crazies out here that are so jealous.
Yep.
And that's exactly what it is. It's jealousy.
Yeah.
Angela, yeah, let me ask you, do you remember the name that she supposedly put out?
She does lie nonstop, Team Sebastian. She sure does. She sure does. I know your name. It's reality. Yes, Bree. Hey, my girl. Hey, my beautiful friend. Good to see you.
Hi, Bree. Hi, Kathy.
Why are y'all so worried about people giving me money? Can I ask that? Y'all, oh my God, y'all were so mad.
This is a
The
platform on
taxpayers are the taxpayers are tired of funding you. What did you give me money? Were you the one? Did you donate a membership to my channel? Did you just give me a super chat or a cash app? I don't think so.
No.
So why are y'all so worried about how much money I make and how much people give to me? And what makes you think you have a right to speak for my subscribers? If they don't want to donate, they don't have to. I'm not making anybody give me anything.
Nope. She does
I
what
tell
she
you guys,
you do
they
what's
are.
directed by YouTube. YouTube tells their creators what they're supposed to say so they can get money and subs and members. Do they not? Do they not tell you that as a creator? That's
Yeah,
what the platform is, isn't it? It's where you're supposed to make some money.
yeah. And the subscribers are the reason that we make the money.
Right.
Period. It's because of the subscribers. If it
Right.
wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't make anything.
Right.
And it's like
And
they
you
know
wouldn't
that
have
too.
right, and you wouldn't have a channel, you wouldn't have supporters, you wouldn't have, you know.
No.
Mhm.
No, they get so mad they pocket watch everything I do. All I asked today was if anybody wants to become a member. And because I said that, now they're fucking losing their mind.
Um, Kyle wanted to come up, dear.
Okay, Kyle. Uh Hold on. Copy that. Okay. Moon. Wait a minute. What did Moon say? Eric says, see, that's what it's about, money. They aren't getting money. They're losing that they can't afford. So they keep this bullshit going, content farming 101. Eric, they have y'all want to know the truth? Y'all want to know the truth? They are making thousands off of me every month. Thousands.
Yep,
Thousands.
yep.
They are just trying to prove you're a liar, reality. You take Brit's panel constantly and shout craziness. No, she doesn't. Stop that. Tell
No,
everyone to leave and never come back.
let me say this.
No.
Let me say this. I am a human being. I'm grounded. I'm wise. I see what's going on, and I'm going to speak.
Yeah, I don't see. Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh. She went in a pothole. Hold on, Yankee. I'm not muted. Drop the link. Just hold on. I'm gone too. Oh no, she kept Brittany. What's happening? We're playing musical avatars. I know. You see that, everybody? What's happening? Oh man. What's terrifying? Please explain. Yeah, it's YouTube messing around. The StreamYard. I'm holding on.
Happening? What the hell is happening? It's not. It's only letting one up at a time. And now it kicked reality. Try to come back, reality. Hold on. What the hell? Can you guys hear me? This is so weird. Try to come back, reality. Try to come back. I don't. That was some weird shit. It's like one can't be up without if the other's on. What the hell? What the hell, he buried? All right, let's try it. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wrong thing. Hold on, reality.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What the hell was that about?
I don't know. That was crazy.
Reality. We had a crazy ass glitch, y'all. I don't know what that was about.
I've never seen that before.
No. Can you guys hear both of us now? Damn. I didn't like that. That wasn't cool. Come on, Moon. You can come up.
I know.
I dropped the link.
Kyle wanted to come up. The link is down there.
Y'all, the link's in chat. Come on up. Come on, Moon.
Wow, that was crazy.
Yeah, Moon was speaking some facts on her live this morning, by the way, y'all.
I didn't get to see it because I slept till like 10.
Moon, I was freezing my ass off. It was 27 degrees this morning. I was freezing my ass off in my car, and I was listening to you. And she's like, if y'all got a problem with Brittany bringing her grown child on the platform,
Yes.
maybe y'all shouldn't have brought her child on the platform. And I'm like, preach.
They sent the invitations out.
Over a year ago, Moon.
Yeah, they sent them invitations. So hey, don't come for somebody if you don't don't send for them because they'll come eventually. Remember baby the DeLorean?
I do.
Yep. We remember baby the DeLorean.
Yep.
So eventually after 3 years she came out and she said, Granny, stop. I'm a minor. It was the day before she turned 18.
Yep.
So
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. There's a whole lot of rewriting of history going on these streets. And there's a whole lot of people like myself, Moon, Angela. I saw Without Borders say it the other day, who were here and we saw it with our own eyes.
we heard it with our own ears.
Yup. There were multiple kids. And I remember specifically DeLorean's daughter coming on asking for Granny to stop, to
Well, I
just
mean,
stop it.
I think it's been me, you, the DeLorean that's brought our kids on here because they would not stop. And they would
Yep.
be contacting our children like, you guys are pieces of work.
Yeah.
I mean, contacting people's children, them bothering reality has me bothered, big bothered.
Yep.
And reality is not like, I've never talked to reality, but that has me big bother. Good morning, reality, by the way, or good afternoon.
You know what it is.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I know I don't get it either, just because I'm up here supporting Brit.
They
Well,
think that you're some evil, like Maleficent. Because in their
No.
mind, you change your hair, you change your whatevers. You're mysterious to them. So they want to find out about you. It's silly. It's silly.
That's my personality. That's who I've been all my life. I'm not changing for nobody.
That's why I just get in the bathtub, show them half my ass. And then they don't dig on stuff. Instead, they decide they're going to call my landlord. Yep, I know about that.
what?
Oh no.
They called your landlord?
Yeah, they called my landlord
What the
about a
fuck on
week ago.
earth?
Wow.
Now you're going to try to get somebody kicked out of their home?
They
Man.
can try, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they get off on. They get off on weird stuff, but are they showing pictures of your baby?
I don't know about now. I don't know, but
Because I got a problem, like what them saying, "Oh my God, she's just exploiting her child," blah blah blah. You guys have been exploiting the children, for a long
yep,
time.
Mhm.
BrandiWine.
Now you're so upset and you don't want to go look because you're ashamed of yourself because a kid had to come out here and tell you about yourself. That's what's really going on. You're ashamed. You people are ashamed.
So
Yeah.
here's
That
what's bothering me even more than like the ones who've been attacking my kid. The people who are claiming that they have moral boundaries, and
They're not going to come watch.
so
right.
you're going to listen to these people defame us, say all these horrible things, but you're not even going to give my grown adult child the time of day to hear her side.
They said your daughter, I heard they said your daughter talks like a thug. She's from NC. She
Oh yeah,
talks country as hell.
yeah.
What are you talking about?
They're
She's not
calling her
talking like a thug.
uneducated, and they're saying that she's they're comparing her to Bad Bobby, and they're saying that
Bad baby.
or
I love
whatever the
you.
hell that girl's name is. Look,
Whoa,
I don't know.
Vicky. And whoa, Vicky.
Yeah, and they're saying that she's a product of a bad
Her
upbringing.
environment.
Let me tell you something. My child
No.
is an AB honor roll student her whole entire life. She graduated with college credits.
Right.
She's not lacking anything. She's country. Period.
She's country. Yes, that is a country accent.
She's country as fuck.
That's not any other accent. It's country, and yes, it's mixed in with different races of people because that's how, around y'all's parts, that's how it is. People don't understand you're
Mhm.
originally raised in Georgia. When they hear Craig, y'all don't hear the deep accent in Craig versus Brittany.
Right. I do.
It's a different accent
Yeah.
altogether.
And
Yep.
she's
So they're both country, but it's different country.
Yeah, I'm not from here. He is.
right.
Right. Well, your baby has a deep country accent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
and she's a kid, so everything's bro, everything's this, that, everything is
Yep.
what we're mocking these days, and we're talking, and they're actually talking like that. We're just going bro, bruh, because we used to when we're kids. It's like
Yep.
a relapse in our verbiage.
Yep.
So she says things like, y'all be beside y'all self. Like she's
Yeah,
uneducated. Fuck you.
that's like using grown terminology. Y'all be beside yourselves. That's the
Mm-hmm.
same. That's old folks say that.
They can all sit by themselves.
Sorry, I didn't listen to you get ice for 5 years. You gonna listen to get me get ice?
Girl, you good. Ain't bothering me none. But I don't care what accent she has. She told y'all all about y'all self.
She didn't say anything ghetto. She said
No.
everything. She said everything. She just country. She just has an accent, and that's where you ignorant folks don't understand. Just because you have any accent doesn't mean you're a swamp donkey.
No,
Nope.
and I'm
But if
proud
you
of
have
her.
any accent, you can. I'm proud of her too, because it takes a lot to jump up here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, hi guys. I didn't know somebody
Good
was out there.
Here's Yankee
afternoon,
Kyle.
ladies.
Hey Kyle.
Okay.
Hey hey
Hey,
Kyle, you tell
girl.
him you
How
when you're not
you
talking, baby,
doing?
we're doing good, but when you're not talking, make sure you mute, okay? Because you got a loud background.
He said, "How y'all doing?"
Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're well.
Did you hear? Oh, I ain't even gonna bring up that stupid's name on this panel.
Well,
I'm
tell me
not gonna
what
do
about.
it.
You don't got to say the name, but tell me what about it, though. What about it?
Talking about calling people pedestrians.
Wait a minute.
What?
Hold on.
Brother, no. You talking about stealing words, my dude.
Somebody
You
took pedestrian? Oh, hell no.
yes, it was your boy.
Uh-uh.
It was
Pedestrian's
Fruity
been moved.
Pants. Yeah. Saying
I
it's
ain't
so
never.
pedestrian.
I have never, ever, 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 ever heard anybody else say pedestrian but Moon. Ever.
It's a pinch off of drag. It's a pinch off of Rich Lux. That's where it is. I bit it off of Rich Lux. So if you're saying it, then you've hung out with a bunch of drag queens, okay?
Yeah, because
Oh,
Moon said, y'all ain't nothing but some pedestrians. And when she said that, I was like, damn, that. I ain't never heard that before. And I can't believe he's using pedestrian.
yeah. But I bit it off of the drag community, the
Well,
trans drag community. I bit from Rich Lux because I used to. That's kind of, I guess, where I originated from. That's the first creator I ever talked to from the makeup world, Rich Lux, that has a crown and has like white. He paints white triangles under his face, under
oh,
his eyes.
yeah. I know you're talking about.
He's Hispanic.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
so
are, Noni. They are grody to the max.
they're grody to the max. I
I ain't
love
heard
that.
grody in a while either.
Grody. How grody. Hi,
Yeah,
Froggy.
I wish I would have been present to watch that in person, and I even got a heads up, but I was sleeping. I've been sleeping a lot, but yeah, you guys sent out the invitations, and then when you don't want to hear somebody speak because you've been
Yep.
speaking on their family, then just wait. You don't want, like, say if your daddy came on,
Mm-hmm.
they'd be like, "Oh, she had her dad on," knowing that everybody in lots of people. What about nonsense's posts? Mark safe from bringing my kid on. Bitch, you bring your kid on every day. What are you talking about?
What the fuck?
That's the same age.
How many times have we heard her child?
And her
Yep.
story and her child's story. How many times have she said the mental illnesses that her child has and stuff like that? Talking about exploitation, man. You let your daughter talk to somebody outside the country. I don't know if that person is good or bad. I'm not going to label them, but I think that's very risky.
Yeah, especially and then admitting that your daughter's in a vulnerable state and all of that. Um, But you're really going to have the gall and the nerve to say nonsense? Really? Are you fucking
Nonsense said
serious?
it. You didn't see
'Cause
Nonsense post?
no, I don't look. I can't look at her. But I can tell you this much: if she's saying anything about my child being on this platform, that's the most hypocritical thing I've ever heard in my life. Because
No.
how many times have I heard my daughter's an adult? She's an adult. She can come on here. I mean, I've heard her yuck it up on her
How
live
much
with
does
her.
her daughter know about you and your kids? That's the question.
Right? Yeah, because
Shut up, Nonsense. Your whole
I've heard
family
you
knows
yucking it
about
up with your
Brittany.
daughter.
Your therapist knows about Brittany, okay?
Uh-huh.
Shut up.
And your daughter, you brought her all in, and y'all can't say shit, not a damn thing. And my daughter, she didn't even come to yuck it up about the drama. She come to tell y'all the impacts that y'all have on
Yes.
them and how
Yeah.
y'all need to do better.
Yep. That's what she did.
And let's not forget her
Oh,
trying to hook up her 15-year-old or 16-year-old with another boy here on the internet. Let's not forget that.
Oh, and I was also told Nums was so bothered by my live yesterday that while we were in the middle of the stream, she makes a community post about taking her daughter skiing. Nums, what you're doing with your kids does not have anything to do with me.
Yeah.
I
Why
don't
is it?
know why there's always like this weird ass competition.
Wow, she's taking her daughter skiing.
I
Right.
think
At
that's
least
what
she's
they said she
attending
said.
this.
But
At least she's attending this vacation.
Oh God.
Ooh, yep.
Sorry, not sorry. She brought it to the YouTubes
She did.
can you hear
after
me?
somebody said, everybody keeps on
We
saying,
can
you
hear you.
brought your kids here. No. I mean, they came with you in the background, but the other kids, no.
Nope.
Nobody knew. You kept those kids private because that's your right. And I would have too, because they have their own agency to be able to want to be you know what I mean, on YouTube, period.
Yeah, and look what the hell happened. Look what the hell happened. And you can lie and say that you didn't bring my kids here. You absolutely brought my kids here, Granny. And freaking Angela remembers it too. Angela even tell you she didn't know shit about my kids until she heard it come out of your mouth. That's something I didn't share with a soul. With a soul. And then Granny tried to come out and say, "Oh, I didn't tell. She outed her kids and said that she signed her rights over."
No,
No,
you guys don't understand. What has generally happened is people dig on us, and then we have to come out and say, this is what it is. This is what it is. This is what it is.
But
And
they
y'all
still
have a
don't believe
problem circa 2021 digging on people, trying to find out lore on people. I mean, it's just an issue. Hey, whoever joined the panel.
all right.
it's from Froggy.
Hey, Froggy. Just real quick, Froggy, let me read this real quick. Sammy Bumblebee. That's a lie. Nonsense's daughter is well over 21. Come on, Britt. You know at this point you're comparing apples to oranges. How so?
Whatever. Your
How so?
daughter's about to be 21.
My daughter is going to be 21 in June. She is an adult. Her
Hey,
being on
she
this
can go to
platform.
war. She can go to war for the United States. She can come on here and exercise her freedom of speech. Bye.
Right.
Yes. There's
My
no
son's
there's
gonna
no
be
difference.
20.
There's no difference in her being here than my child being here. Period. At all. But hey, Froggy, how are you? And what's up, Depot? Good to see you
How
guys.
you doing?
Hey.
I brought the
My
loose cannons up.
Uh oh. So,
What?
I'm listening.
can you hear us? Can you hear us,
I hear
Froggy?
you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Froggy, what do you think about all this shit, girl? You've been waiting patiently.
You really want me to speak on this?
Speak your piece,
Yeah.
girl.
GW, you don't want to get me fucking started on your fucking ass because You have talked about your fucking daughter, brought your
Woo!
daughter, had discussion with your daughter. Clue, you had your daughter online. Nobody speaks a word about that. Nobody speaks about fucking nonsense bringing her fucking kids on here. But yet, you bring Brittany's daughter on here and all fucking hell breaks loose. Really?
Speak the
Really?
fact.
I
Speak
mean,
the fact. The fact.
hmm.
You got it,
She was
Froggy.
up
You
here
got it.
defending her fucking mom and all the fucking shit that's been said. She's hearing this stuff. Her kids are hearing this stuff. And like she said, you don't think these kids don't hear this crap and they have the right to defend themselves and wonder what the fuck is going on? I mean, sorry for the language, but damn.
No, it's okay. No, I get it.
She had the right to speak. She's an adult. You can't tell her to stay off of fucking YouTube. If Brittany would have brought her on, she would have started her own channel. It
I
would have
mean,
been
come on.
just like Clue's daughter.
I mean, yeah, and I mean, that's exactly right. I do got to say that my kids respect me, and they obviously she's been wanting to do this for a year, and she's held back because I've said no. But with that being
Exactly.
said, at the end of the day, she is 20 years old, and there's only going to be so many times until, yeah, you're absolutely right, Froggy. This is what she would have ended up doing had I not let her come up. She
Sparked
would
up
have
her own
either,
channel or hit their link.
yep, she probably, and to be honest with you, she probably would have came out of pocket one of the times she gets mad, Moon, and she would have went in their chat and demanded a link. And Moon, with a quickness, them bitches would drop
Oh,
that link.
Oh yeah.
oh. They would attack her. Oh.
But see, and
Listen,
that's,
my daughter thinks that all y'all crazy. I'm crazy. We're all crazy. This is the
yeah,
weirdest little shit show on earth.
yep.
She's like, Mom, get out of there.
I can't say the same thing.
My kid thinks the same thing. She's like, "Why, Mama? Why can't you just like, fuck?" Well, she don't say f, but she's like, "Bump true crime. They ain't doing true crime anyway, Mama. Go to another community. Like, find something else. Why do you want to stay a part of that?" And I'm like, "It's easier said than done, honey. It's something you can't understand until you're there." But I do want to say this, and most of y'all are parents. These y'all, I'm not getting much grace either by people saying the only way her kids would know about this is she's telling them. Excuse me?
That's not true. You did you not hear Brittany say that their mama's been reached out to?
Yup.
The kids have been reached out to. There's a lot of things
Right.
that I don't tell either, Brittany, because I don't want them to have the satisfaction of
Exactly.
knowing that, I know or whatever. So that they've done to me. But yeah, they've reached out to her mama. Of course, she's gonna have to know sometime. Y'all are trying to get a hold of her daddy. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
My
And
daughter,
they just skip
Oh my
over that
God,
shit.
Tina, come on. What
my
the heck?
daughter, my daughter flat out said yesterday in front of everybody to me while we were live, Mama, the boys don't come to you a lot and ask you about stuff because they don't want it to hurt you. She said it right in front of y'all.
Mhm.
I didn't even know that my kids knew as much as they know.
And the
They
kids
don't
will go to their siblings instead of their mother
Yep.
for answers.
Mm-hmm.
listen. I tell my kids the bare minimum. The only things that I have had to share with my kids are, look, when CPS comes to the house, you got to talk to your kids. You have to tell them something.
Mm-hmm.
You think they don't question my older kids too? Do you think they just stop with the little ones? Every single time we've ever got a CPS call, all five of my kids are spoken to. So if you think for 1 minute I don't have to talk to them about some of it, of course I do.
What do
But
you teach your kids about talking to the police?
well, I don't want my kids to be afraid of the cops. I do not. But I do try to tell them, to to be respectful and whatever they ask, answer it honestly, because we don't have nothing
Right.
to hide.
Right.
Tell them the truth. If this lady asks you stuff, you tell her the truth. And I mean, you be respectful. And I will tell you what I tell my kids in regards to like brutality and stuff. Like, I know like different races have harder times. Like, I'm not sitting here pretending like uh
But not like where you're from. Not in the
but
hollers and no, they treat
yeah.
everybody the same.
Well, and that's the thing too though. I try to tell my kids, like, go along even if you feel like it's unfair. Go along until court. Because if you sit there and fight, it ain't gonna make no difference at all.
Mm-mm.
You handle that shit later. Just comply and make sure you document.
Because they say, oh, you're making your kids scared of the police. No,
No,
he's
fuck.
scared of the stimulation, of the sirens and
My
stuff like
kids
that.
are afraid of my kid. Like, they're around cops every day, all the
First of all,
time.
I don't like the cops. When the cops come to my door,
Yeah,
I may not answer.
but exactly, you got to know that you got to know the trauma of what we're saying too. It's completely different. It's not like me and my kid goes to the grocery store and then a cop's in the parking lot and he takes off running. It's not like that. What they're afraid of is that loud ass knock on the door.
Yep.
Oh
That
shit,
sounds
what now?
volatile
Yes,
and interrupting and uninvited.
because exactly, because it's unexpected. There's always blue lights flashing through the windows and that loud ass boom, 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 boom. That's what my kids
Exactly.
are afraid of. They're
It's
not.
it's
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Brittany. Kids born in the city, they know when they hear those things, they just hit the ground and they be quiet. I don't
Yeah.
know why Queen's trying to play like her kids don't hit the ground every time they see a siren. Get out of here.
well, it's like, I mean, and it's also, look at how many times police has been to your house,
Yeah.
CPS has been to your house, and they're like, "Oh, they're not afraid. Look at her. She's on piano." They don't seem like they're afraid. You don't think that just because they're out here speaking on it that they're not afraid? The
So
fuck, they're not.
so that goes back to what Moon just said. And Depot, I dropped the link again. That goes back to what Moon just said. Just because you don't see me upset, don't mean that it don't affect us.
Well,
I'm not
they're
going
looking for the flight experience, not the
exactly.
fight. So when you get up there and fight, then you become one of them, in their eyes. So then you're a willing participant.
Yeah.
A lot of scared people scream from the rooftops. I did. Remember, Brittany? I stayed
Mm-hmm.
live 24/7 because they were trying to accuse me of wild shit. So I'd stay live and be on the live. Because
Yeah.
if I get off live, they'd call the police and say I was brandishing weapons and stupid shit like that. Like, what?
Sure did.
And they would say I was nodding and stuff when I was really looking down at my phone.
Oh my God. Don't even get me started on that.
They
Don't be
say that
quiet too long.
about Brit too.
Right? Or don't wheeze, Brittany. They might think you're snoring over there.
Yeah, God forbid. No, that they have absolutely accused
Now
me of going to
reality's
sleep.
a mob boss. She's
Oh
a
my God.
star from the early 2000s. Reality, my God, you've lived a full life,
Yeah,
girl.
you have. Kathy says,
Get out of here.
Kathy,
That's
I
a
guess is
very
it Climac or whatever said, I'm so confused. Did they have the sirens on when they came to your house? I don't get that at all. No, Kathy. No. No, they didn't have the sirens on, but what they did, that not every time, but with the exception of maybe one or two times they didn't, but every other time, yes, when they
It's
showed
the
up,
experience. They
they,
come in and they're like giants to little kids, and they're
yes,
asking their parents all the questions, and little kids are like, wait, this is mama. She asked all the questions. This is somebody,
yes.
they don't, they understand the vibe. The kids pick up the vibe.
And Y'all, I've showed y'all pictures. These men are in full gear. And when they have came, they don't have the sirens blaring, but they absolutely have their lights going. So it's like you get this loud boom, 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 boom at the door, and then we've got windows at the top of our front door, and all you see is lights flashing. That is traumatic. That shit's traumatic for me. It's traumatic for kids, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's just, but no, I want to be clear. My kids are not afraid of the cops to the extent that if one of them was in trouble, they know the cop is your friend and you go to the cops for help. They know that. I'm not teaching my kids to be afraid of the cops. Come on now. You got to know better than that. No, there are no sirens going when they come to my house, but their lights are. And I think the reason that they got their lights going like that is because it's so dark out here. It's the country. And what Craig's talking about is we have there's a fire department like a mile from my house, not even a mile. And what happens is when a cop call or a call goes out, emergency or whatever, the fire departments, we've got a siren that sounds just like a tornado siren, but it's a fire department call. And that's what Craig's talking about. That fire department call will go out, and it makes my kid nervous because he's like, oh God, is there a call? Brittany, there's another channel let me see what Eric said. Brittany, there's another channel, and I guess goes after what they call lolcows. And they reviewed what's been done to you, and they said, what the hell? This is way, way over the top. What's being done to you? Wait a minute. Lolcows reviewed what's happening to me? Are you talking about what's his name? Keemstar's lolcows? They reviewed what is happening, and they're saying it's too much. If the lolcow universe is reviewing what's happening to us and they're saying it's too much, that says a lot, y'all, because has anybody else heard that? Yes, Kathy, that's what Craig was referring to. What the siren at the that's crazy if that.
The only locale that I know of is the one that the pirate ship, Savage.
Yeah, hold on. It's
the only one
like
I know.
3 to 5 people. I don't know their name, but anyway, they were like, this is way off. This girl's, from what we see, did nothing to deserve what they're doing to her. Oh, Eric, that's crazy. I'd love to see that. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, what I would not give for somebody to get like a bigger channel. I wish that there was a bigger channel, like a channel that has a lot of, influence. I wish that they would see what's going on and talk about it. You know what I mean? Because I do feel like there's a lot of people in this sector that are brainwashed. And even the ones that aren't brainwashed, there are some okay, so you have the ones that are brainwashed, that are told the same things over and over and over, that believe that about me. And then you have the other people who don't necessarily have a problem with me, but their friends don't like me. And therefore, they pretend like they don't like me either to keep their circle. Because there's a lot of people that are, you know what I mean? That don't even know me, but it'll be like, I know how Brittany J is. Well, what exactly is it that's so bad about me? You can't say because you don't know me. You know what I mean? Like, y'all just worried about fitting in with your crowd because some of your friends don't like me. Naturally, you got to talk shit on me too.
Right, they hate you because the people they
Yeah.
follow hate you.
Eric says, my point was that is what they do. And they even said the attacks was not equal to anything you've done. No, it's not, Eric. It's not.
I have friends that don't like certain people, but that doesn't mean that I don't like them. And
Right.
we respect it. We
Right.
respect people for that.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Like, there's people in this sector who constantly are always talking about how, they're always talking about people they're always talking about others being pick me's and how these people want to fit in, but they're doing the exact same thing that they're accusing others of doing, like, you're calling that person a pick me, but here you are, like, talking shit on somebody that you don't even know because your friend don't like me. I've never done anything personal to you. You don't know me. But
And
you're yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, yeah, and they always come after you about reacting and stuff. Well,
Yeah, I'm not supposed to
what are they
respond.
doing now? What are they doing to this? They're
For
reacting
real.
to it. You have
Exactly.
a problem with her and drama and all this crap, but you could have just not reacted to the whole thing. You should have. I mean, you talk about Brittany and say let it go. Don't watch it if you don't like it. The
Yeah.
same goes here.
Yeah.
Soup was out there. She was already talking about it. I'm
Yeah.
sure. I'm sure other people have. I don't know because I haven't seen. I know GW's been talking about this morning already.
Oh yeah.
But
Yep.
don't react to it.
Yeah.
Just let it go. If you don't like it,
But they
don't react
can't.
to it.
They can't. It's the
Yep.
being.
And they're like, you must like it because you respond to all of it. Talking about me, right? Like, she likes it. She wants this to keep going. And then another thing that they're accusing me of now too is they're saying that uh because I guess Clue and B said they're going to stop talking about me. Now Soup and I think Jones and others are accusing me of letting Kendall come on yesterday so that I could keep the shit going.
That's not what that was about.
First of all, I got messages to prove it that shit wasn't planned. I can show where my daughter messaged me while I was live yesterday, pissed off, asking me to bring her up because she saw people saying stuff about her brother. And secondly, I don't watch them. I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all this. I didn't know that Clue or B said that. Had no clue. I don't go to Kick. I don't go to Clue's channel on YouTube.
They don't go to Rumble either.
No. Don't. I'm sorry. I told y'all 1,000 times I do not watch them people. I'm not lying when I say that. Who's going to sit there and watch people talk shit about their deceased mama and their kids?
For hours upon hours.
Why would I do that? That's abuse to myself. Are you crazy? I'm not. I can't. Call me a coward. I can't sit and listen to that. So
you got all these people. They're called bone. They call them bone carriers, and they're bringing you stuff. And look at what they're doing. They're enabling you. I see the same thing happen in GW's chat. You could sit there in the fucking bushes and look and see people are telling them shit. In the bushes, you're sitting there and you see them typing this stuff in the chat. They're enabling all this stuff to these people.
Yeah.
and yet you want to call us enablers because we're
Yeah,
bringing stuff to Brittany's attention, and it's like you do the same thing. You don't know how many
exactly.
times I've Sweet Sativa. I got your number, girl. I see you
Oh,
typing
she's
that
obsessed.
shit.
She's so
I
obsessed.
see your shit too. You and they
God.
just put it up
Why?
there and they just run with it like it's the truth. Do you not fact check this? Do you not go back and look and see, okay, maybe I need to go look at the actual stream before I go saying anything. Like
I
I
don't.
can't believe that about Jonesy because she
Yeah,
was like, and
yeah.
I'm like, Jonesy, I'm thinking, Jonesy, you need to go watch the live. Watch the live.
You won't watch it. They will not watch. And that's another thing I'm going to say. And I'm sorry. I know that we got mutual subscribers, so I'm going to piss some people off. But listen, if y'all was going through this shit, you would feel the same way as me. So I'm going to say this. Joneson said that she can't support me no more. When did you support me? When did
Why?
you ever support me? When did she ever support me?
Because
Because,
you want your daughter up on the panel for her to speak on
and
behalf of the family?
they got too many morals to listen to my child. Their morals will not allow them to listen to my daughter. So
Wow.
you're going to listen to these people eat my kids alive, but you're not going to listen to my daughter actually spill truth. And I mean, my grown child actually tells the truth.
She was
Hmm,
upset
whatever.
because they were speaking on her siblings as well. And as an older sibling, that's what they're supposed to do, protect the younger ones.
And another
She's
thing,
not wrong.
Sue, before you speak on something, know what the hell you're talking about. How about that? You went live yesterday and you immediately started going off that I pulled my daughter up there. That hold on a minute, made
Knock
my
it off.
daughter.
Knock it
I
off. Don't read the comment. You're being
No, I
smart.
deleted it. That I made my daughter go up on panel and defend me. Y'all don't need to speak on shit that you don't know nothing about. And Wolfie, log off and go get some fucking help.
What?
You need help.
But why are they so quick to judge you like this?
I have not fucked with her. I don't speak on her. I don't bother her. I did something to her 3 years ago. Move on. Your entire channel is about me.
Uh-huh.
All you do is talk about me. You were going to sit there and say to Angela that no one called my kid's grandma. No one called my kid's grandma's aunt or grandma's sister. And no one called my dad. Show the proof, Wolfie. Where the fuck is your evidence to say that they didn't? You don't have any.
I found that interesting because Wolfie has been. I watch things.
She's
I'm in the
obsessed.
bushes. I watch things, and I've seen things. I've seen a lot of things over the past couple of weeks. I watch where people go. I watch what they say, what they do, how they move around, and and I was kind of wondering about the whole Wolfie thing because she hangs out with in Soup's chat.
Wolfie don't stop. He don't
And
stop.
Wolfie's got all these videos, and I was like, "Who is Wolfie?" And I'm like, I'm going to her channel, and I'm looking at this stuff, and I'm like, okay, I figured out she was an ex mod, and I was like, well, she had to have been like plus 2 years because I've been around for like
Oh, it's
2
been
years now.
froggy.
And I've never seen her, so
It's been a long time. A long time.
okay, you have to speak on her.
I don't know. I shared 2 of her pictures with two of my friends. Mallory was one of them. They compared her pictures to a girl they found because they were looking her up. I've admitted all this. I've apologized to her publicly and privately. She don't care. That's her golden ticket. That is her victim card. That's what Brittany did to her, and she won't let it go. And she has made an entire channel, always expected, never appreciated.
Why?
She made that whole channel, and she doxed my income. She put out all kind of shit. The channel was fucking so gross. I thought that it was GW and her people behind it. Woofy, when she finally did admit it was her, she deleted the channel before anybody could actually compare it with her. And now her channel is fast becoming the new always expected, never appreciated. If you go look at her channel, it is nothing but me.
But why?
Oh,
The
I see them.
question being at the moment, why? And I'm asking you all, please be honest. Why do you hate Brittany so much? Why are you so obsessed with her?
Let me address this though, because I want to say Remy has been one of the few that has been extremely kind to me and always respectful. Remy says, people can say what has happened to you is and was wrong and disagree with you at times as well. I don't think that your adult kid should have been on here, but it's also not my kid.
But she's an adult. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Why are you guys so upset at the fact that she came on panel? She's an adult.
Yeah.
She's not a
She's
child
defending.
under 18.
She's defending her mom
Right.
and all the things, and her brothers.
Yeah.
She's the oldest. She's going to do that. I mean, it's like I said, it's like me telling my adult son, don't go on YouTube because I'm on YouTube. You're going to hear things about me. You might hear things. They're still going to go on YouTube regardless, even the kids do. So somewhere along the way, they're going to hear something. There's going to be something out there. And they don't need to hear it, and they don't need to be subjected to all this crap. They don't need to be out here and on this, being talked about.
Right, on the platform.
Yes.
Right.
I guess what I don't understand is, is that a new rule now? Like, if you're on YouTube and you got adult family members, they can't be here now? Like,
Right.
how does that work? Why is her right taken because I'm online? So now she can't come on YouTube because I've got, don't y'all think that's a problem? Don't y'all think that we are going the long way around to solve a problem that should be easy?
Right.
Once again, y'all are saying that I should log off. Y'all are saying that my kids should not be on this platform or anybody's family. How about maybe the people that are causing these fucking problems shouldn't be here? How about that?
Good point.
How about that? How about instead of going and eliminating all the decent people that aren't doing anything to deserve this, get rid of the ones that are attacking the
Get rid
decent
of the
people?
ones that are out here doing all the crap.
How
All the
backwards.
doxing, all the, doxing, the putting pictures out of people's kids and being so obsessed with somebody's life that you have to talk about them 24/7.
And look, don't come on here pretending like you care about my kid. That infuriates me more than fucking anything. You made a mistake involving your child. So y'all admit that these people are dangerous. Y'all admit that.
She didn't make a mistake. Eye for an eye. You can kick rocks.
You admit that my child, that it's dangerous on this platform for my child. Then that's a problem. If it's so concerning and I put my child at such risk, then don't y'all think something needs to be done with the people that are causing this threat? Or
I'm sick
no,
and
the
tired.
people that cause this threat, y'all cool with that, right? No,
I'm
let's
sick
keep
and
the people that
tired.
are causing the threat because that's entertainment. I
Right, but I'm
swear,
getting sick
I'm
and
not
tired.
saying
Let
I'm
me
not
say this.
saying. Go ahead.
I'm getting sick and tired of them calling you a liar and not giving any evidence of. You know how many times I heard that word in the last 48 hours that's all you do is lie.
I'm so sick of that fucking shit. Lie
Me
about
too.
what? I
Yeah,
said I
give me
didn't go
some
to sleep a
examples.
couple. So I said I didn't go to sleep a few times when I did.
And we
Okay.
know Brit. We know Brit. She's not on time. Oh well, get over it. She's not on
I'm
She's a
always
time.
late.
parent. I mean,
Jeez.
you want to talk about
Just got my
when she says
phone.
hold on or when she's late, but have you ever thought of maybe just maybe she's doing something like fixing dinner or doing something with her kids and maybe that's why she's late? I mean, she is a parent and
Shit
things do
happens, bro.
happen unexpectedly. Like I've
Right.
done that. I've had to mute. I mute every time my kids come in the room and I'm live
I
and
have
I have
to.
to mute because I don't want my kids being heard in the background. I don't want that for them. I don't want anybody to hear them. That's none of their business what's going on. And so I'll mute it. You know, I might say, hold on, or I might be late because I'm talking to one of my kids about something. You
Right.
know,
Okay.
it happens.
Well,
Yeah, hold on a second, real quick.
uh
Is
huh.
that you? Is that you, Daisy Duke?
Yeah. Hey.
Okay. All right. Girl, I didn't recognize your name at first back. That's why I kicked you the first time.
Nah, it's
Sorry.
okay. No,
I'm
look, here,
Daisy. I'm
look,
Daisy.
I'm just gonna play like middle ground. Like, I just want the truth out there for everybody. Like, I feel like kids, and I don't know if you can hear me. I tried to turn my headphone off, but I couldn't.
I can hear you fine.
Um, okay. I feel like kids should be left out of it. I
Well,
mean,
I do too.
100, 100. Okay. Yours, theirs, them, those, they, all of it, whatever, you know. But on the same note, every day it's something, and, at some point, yes, people have to fight back. I understand that. But, you know, I have a daughter who's a little bit older than yours, maybe a few years, but you know, she is very much her mother's child, and I don't think that that was a good thing to do because that just opens the door up wider. And I understand, please believe me, I understand her wanting to get
I,
her frustration out. I get it.
it's not even about getting her frustration out. And I mean, yeah, you're entitled to your opinion, and that's okay that that's fine.
No, and
But I
and that's
do.
why I came up to talk to you,
Yeah.
and I can hear somebody humming in the background, whatever. But I just came up to talk to you, and and I'm just trying to be respectful, you know, and say that no, the CPS calls are not fine, the police visits are not fine, but do I feel like they are embellished a little bit? Full gear, and this is from somebody who knows police officers. Full gear, that's their normal gear. They had on bulletproof vest, and they were from a team, and they had long rifles. Yeah, you know. And the first story that you said is that the younger two boys didn't see it. One came out, but you got them to go back in, and then you went in the room with Craig.
I've
And
never
then, like,
changed that story. It's always been the same because that's exactly what happened. Neil
but it
didn't.
has been changed.
It's
It
not.
has been changed.
No, Neil did not see the. Neil doesn't even know that they came that night. He still don't know. And
Okay, but
Christian,
when you tell it, you say, you know, oh, my kids see the police officers coming to the house,
do you know how many times the
us
police have
getting
came to my house?
swatted.
Do
Okay,
you
but
know how many times that's one of many. That's the
okay,
only
Brittany,
that is literally the only time
Brittany, and I
that they
understand
didn't
that.
see.
And and where did that phone
Betty
call
Joe,
for
fuck off. Get out of my
CPS?
chat.
But where did the CPS call come from?
Oh my God. One CPS call. One of
But
seven.
hey,
Daisy. Daisy,
it
if you're
may
not going
be
to let me talk, I'm not going to. Because every time I
okay.
start talking, you
Okay,
cut me
hold on.
off.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize.
No. One CPS call happened from Dark Horse. And don't sit up here and tell me that she come from my community. She'd been gone for a whole year before she called CPS on me. A whole year. She was a part of the Hive, a part of Nonsense's channel. She had been over there for an entire year.
But
But
she had been sending you emails.
no,
Did you
she
check
sent
the
me an
emails?
email a year before she ever called.
I
A
thought they
year.
were like 3 or 4 months in advance,
No.
is what you
Nope.
had said before.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Because
It
when
was
you showed them or whatever you showed, it showed that she had been sending you emails, whether you were getting them or not. I don't know. I don't know that. Um, you know, and the police visit. Also, one of those police visits because they
yeah,
had to
I
call the
don't appreciate
CPS.
that you tricked me to get up here too. You changed your name to Daisy Duke because you
My name's always been that on here, so
hmm.
no, it's always been that, and I've been up on your panel before.
What questions do you have? Because there's really nothing you're going to say to me that makes me change my mind about what I did yesterday. I stand on it.
Okay,
If
okay,
if you are
but the
upset with
things
me
that are
about bringing
happening
my
are
hold on, if you
coming from
it,
people that are now in your community. I let
what?
you speak, correct?
No, wait a minute.
Rakin,
What? Say that
where
again.
Rakin, who put out the
Who
stuff?
Granny reached out to her. Granny went
Okay,
to
hold
her
on a
and
minute.
asked her. She used
Do you have
Rakin.
proof of that? Do you have
Yes,
proof of that?
yes. Rakin gave me
Okay,
the the screenshots of their their messages.
okay. Well,
Granny
then
asked
point
her
it
to go
out.
get it.
That's the problem.
We
Put it
already have. Where have
out.
you been? We have shared that.
Okay, because Granny deleted it,
Of course
and
she
then
did.
now, and, well, I mean, she deleted it immediately because she didn't know that it was coming up
No, that's
there.
not true. She
And
offered
Reagan even said that.
he
Reagan even
offered
said
to
that.
pay. I'm telling you, I've got the messages. She
What does the
offered
message
Rakin
say?
$50. She told Rakin she wanted her to do a FOIA on my address. Rakin tells her in the messages, hey, got the FOIA back. She shows her the DV stuff. Granny gets super excited and says, "Oh my God, we gotta go live and put this out. I'll give you $50 for it, or you can come on my panel and share it." She brought
Okay,
Rakin on panel. The only reason that Granny ended up cutting Rakin off in the middle and throwing her under the bus is because the chat. She read the room, and when she saw that the chat wasn't too fond of what she was doing, she stopped. It didn't have anything to do with her own personal wishes. Granny knew Elevated Truth outed them. My DV report had been going along in the back for months. Granny had
Elevated
threatened to put
Truth
it out.
outed them?
Outed all of them. He said that my DV report had been passed around behind the scenes for months and months.
Mm,
He did say
The
okay.
that.
only
Well, I've
reason.
never heard that one.
He did
Okay,
say
well,
that.
I know for a
He
fact
did
that it
say that.
was because
And
I've
that's
been
just
threatened with it.
me. I mean, I've never heard that one. That Elevated Truth
He
has
did.
put it out that it's okay.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
The only reason they didn't come out with it was because nobody had the balls to put it out. Reagan was
well,
used
I
as a
mean,
scapegoat.
maybe because they thought, hey, okay, we're not going to touch this. Maybe.
No.
I mean, you got to play double-edged sword sometimes,
Yeah, the
right?
same people that are making screen freaking AI images of a steel-toed boot, and they make jokes about me getting kicked in the head. Yeah, they
Merchandise.
there's a moral boundary. Let me tell you.
Okay, but it's the same thing when you sat with David and he went after Queen's kids.
No, when he went after Queen's what? Queen's
Kids.
what?
Queen's kids.
He didn't go after her kids.
Oh my God. He didn't put out her stuff?
He put out a FOIA. Where did he ever name a child? Where did he ever
Well, no,
even
you
talk?
can't because in a juvenile report it
Exactly.
can't be named.
Exactly. Exactly.
But he did
The-
speak on her
you cannot
children.
compare. You cannot
Hold on, wait.
compare
Yes,
my
because
DV
he did
report
speak on
to a
her
police
children
report.
to where she had to get a RO on
Honey,
him, a
if you
permanent
believe,
one.
listen to me
Uh-uh.
closely, okay? Hold on, I'm gonna tell her. Hold on.
Hold on, wait. Is
You
somebody
don't get
telling me that
no.
she
You
doesn't
don't get
have one?
you don't get an RO on somebody without that person being informed. There is no
Okay,
RO against him.
okay.
That's not. You need to do some research. You
That's
don't.
what he
No
is
one can go
telling
get a
everybody.
protection order against you without you going to court and fighting it first.
Okay,
They're going to
Right.
give you a
okay.
chance to fight it.
Yeah,
Here's the
that's
real
why he's
Daisy.
running because he doesn't want to be served.
Oh my
And
God.
you
Okay.
even said, but Brittany, when you left him, you even said that you felt bad for the shit that he did to Queen's kids.
I do think that he went too far in some of the things he did to her. Absolutely. Sure do.
You know?
But I also do
Okay,
not
hold on,
think
wait.
that
Kids
compares to
have
my
fights,
DV.
right?
I'll agree, but
I do
Kids
not.
have fights, right? Kids have fights.
Yes, and I told her that.
We have
Yeah.
teenage kids, and so, for him to say that that was a mother doing that to her child versus kids, I mean, it goes both ways when you sit on different sides. You can't be
Really?
okay with
So if
one.
you've got a
Hold on,
problem
wait.
with
You
that,
can't be
if
okay
you've got
with
a problem
one.
with that, then how can you stand up and defend these people accusing my child of being pregnant and I'm taking the fall, calling my kids stupid
Where's
and
that
ugly?
at? Where's that at?
Oh my
Uh,
God.
fucking, are you serious? Oh my God. Clue says it all the
Tell
time.
me so I can go find it.
Cluminati, and go make sure you get a membership because she's hiding all of her streams on the members only. She's called my kids pussies. She said that they're ugly.
Yeah.
They're not going to amount to anything. They're not worth saving.
Yep.
She
Those
said
are
that
her opinions, though.
they said
Those
once
are her opinions.
and
Just
but
like
okay, that's okay.
everybody that
So
hold on,
Sinner's
wait.
a
Just
horrible
like
person.
everybody, just like
Sinner's a horrible.
everybody
Okay, I
that come
can't with
up.
this person, y'all. She's not gonna let me
Okay.
talk.
Calm
Hold
down.
on, wait.
No,
Hold on, wait.
no, fuck that. No, because let me
Calm
tell
the
you
fuck
something. That
down.
bitch came up. She changed her name to Daisy Duke, so I'd let her up. Y'all pay attention, and I want y'all to watch closely. She's going to
Wow.
go and have her fame today over on the Bees channel. She's going to go all over the panels and have her 5 minutes. They only want to come up on my panel so they can go on and get showered with praise. You got your 5 minutes, bitch. She changed her name to Daisy Duke, thinking that I was gonna, and she did. She tricked me.
Yeah, she was playing all like innocent. She didn't know. Yes, she does. She knows exactly what she was doing.
That's why I say you gotta be careful who you bring up on panels because
Yeah,
you
and
don't know.
that shit didn't fucking have anything to do with Center, didn't have anything to do with B, and that's what that look. She's got to bring them up so she can go get her. Look, watch. All of these people are pygmies. Every one of them. Clue can look. I'm wrong for bringing my child up. I just gave her numerous instances of where they've dragged my kids and talked mad shit. The unforgivable, going after little kids is unforgivable. And what'd she say? That's her opinion. That's how phony these people are. They stand for nothing.
But those
I'm a
opinions,
horrible mother.
those opinions unwarranted. You don't know anything about, and you shouldn't be saying those kind of things about an innocent child.
And I'm going to be honest with you. It's an insult to my intelligence. And it should be hers that she really believes that somebody can get an RO without being served.
No,
I could speak a lot of things on. I could speak a lot of things on Queen Bee, but I'm never going to speak on her kids. No, because I'm not going to call her kids morons and idiots, and you're never going to amount. No, because that's wrong. I would never do that.
Who the fuck goes after little kids?
Because I would never want someone to do that to my kids.
Who goes after little kids?
Psychopathic people do.
I mean, come on, think about that. That's bottom of the barrel. That's as low as it gets.
These people have no life. That's what they do. They sit on the internet and they spend hours going after you because they have nothing better in their pathetic lives than to come after you and just go right through you, have to know every single thing about you and every single little detail of everything.